Just beaming in here. It's Boxing Day if you're in Canada or in England with David Atkinson. So cheerio to you. It's post-Christmas here, hanging out with the Mind Spiders. Prosthesis, the name of this one, from 2017, their fourth release. Pretty cool band from Texas. Can you dig it? Lemmy, he likes it. Yeah, it's like a garage synth punk. I don't know. It's an explosion. Boom. So anyway, yeah, the Mind Spiders right there. Prosthesis. Yeah, pretty minimalist artwork approved by Brian over at the Embryonic Fashion Icon. He was involved in that project. He's everywhere, Brian. Album art, fashion, music, you name it, he's there. All right, so it's a Friday. Cheers, like I said, December 26th. In some parts of the world, they call it Boxing Day, right? Anyway, calls for champagne. It is the holiday season. There's your season's greetings right there. Oh, yeah, champagne. Colton's over there just relaxing. Little mail call. Got this just right before Christmas, a couple days before. My friend Eric back in Natick, Massachusetts. My old neighbors. Great guy. And he was over in Lisbon, Portugal, doing Eric stuff. He was over there with his wife, Joy. I think they were having their anniversary. So, yeah. The funny thing with this was I sent him a text and said, hey, got the postcard. And I knew he'd been over to Lisbon, but it was like 2 months ago. So, transit time, I don't know which post office to blame, but 2 months is a long transit time. But good to have that in the collection. Nice postcard. Thank you, Eric. And then last Friday afternoon, I went to do a little holiday Christmas shopping with my daughter. I did a couple of pit stops. I ended over at Black Dots Records on Grant Street here in Buffalo. Some of you know it. And I picked up a couple of good deals over there. They're just all mixed in here. Well, let's try to figure out what's what. Yeah, I got this over there. So this is 1987 release. These two guys. It's Radney, not Rondi. Radney, not Rodney. I've never heard an A and substituted for an O in the name Rodney. But anyway, how confusing. So it's this guy here. He's the main vocalist, and his sidekick there, this guy, Bill Lloyd. They were a couple of songwriters for a publishing house in Nashville, and they were writing songs for other people, and ended up doing this first album together as Foster and Lloyd. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? Call Foster and Lloyd, slip and fall. That's like a Buffalo thing. Call us now. We'll get you the money you deserve. We're Foster and Lloyd. So when we're not practicing law, we're doing this kind of jangly country pop right here in 1987. Really good. It's kind of like a really polished up Bodines, if you know the Bodines. Though these guys were marketed purely as a Nashville country act, it falls more into that kind of, I call it, where they used to call that stuff like cowpunk before you had alt country, like Americana mixed in. But these guys, very good. They did 2 or 3 albums, and then they split it in the early 90s and then went and did their own stuff. And again, went back to songwriting for selling songs to other people. And yeah, this one good. If you wanted to look up a really good one on this one, Crazy Over You. Plays like a Stray Cats tune, the percussion. Really good. Just sounds like Slim Jim Phantom on the drums. Really good. Again, yeah, it's Foster and Lloyd. Call them now, slip or fall. All right. And then right before that came out, that was 1987. They get songwriting credits on this. I've shown this before. That's the ex-Mrs. Vince Gill. And I think that was her sister. They were the Sweethearts at the Rodeo. And those two guys, Foster and Lloyd, they get credits for, what's the track on here? Since I Found You. And you can see right there, I don't know if you can see that, Foster and Lloyd. And yeah, so they had wrote that song for these gals before they did that first self-titled debut there, Foster and Lloyd. All right, so then just saw this. It was one of these, what is it? No, what's the label I'm thinking of? Let's get it open here. Yeah, so this is, of course, on the Rhino label. Yeah, I knew it was, I was like, Rounder? No, it's not the Rounder label. It's Rhino, one of these special re-releases. When you see the Rhino logo or hype sticker and it's a re-release, you know it's going to be top-notch quality. This 180 gram. So I'm a huge Dire Straits fan. I had this record at some point, grew legs. I have a CD copy, but it's like, I want my really, the first 4 or 5 Dire Straits. Well, I think there was only 5 total. Could be mistaken on that. When you throw in the couple of live albums they did, like, like the Double Live Alchemy. Anyway, I'm getting running off here. But anyway, yeah, it's Dire Straits Communique. I believe their second record here, and it's excellent. There's Mark Knopfler right there, and his brother right there, right below. David right there, also in Dire Straits. There's the whole band on the back. So this is just a really quality pressing, just on black vinyl, but again, 180 gram. So it says Warner here. I don't know. It must be something to do with Rhino. I don't know how all that distribution network works. And it's a complicated spider web, but it's great music that they're putting out, courtesy of Rhino reissues. And right there, that's Communique. Brilliant record. The title track, of course, Communique. Once Upon a Time in the West kicks this off. It's just classic. Really good Dire Straits. And the sound quality on this is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. If I could use a really good adjective here, I'd call it amazing. And this is amazing too. Friends of Embryonic Fashion Icon here. I give you the Black Angels. Actually, Greg over at 3 Dimensions of Music, he's going to add a 4th dimension when he comes up to Buffalo in July. And I know he's a big fan of the Black Angels too. Get over and check out 3 Dimensions of Music. You won't be disappointed. I'll leave links to most of these channels I mentioned in my video in the description so you can be the judge and get over there and do it. This is a 10-inch version. I was actually back at Revolver today. I was talking about Black Dots, but I went to Revolver today around noon. Had some Christmas money. Didn't find anything super great, but I'll show that in another video. Stuff I haven't even listened to yet. This is from last Friday, again, at Black Dots. So I saw this, though, the point being, bringing up my visit to Revolver today, I saw the actual 12-inch version of this record. I wish I would have waited and got that, but I saw this last Friday, and it was a really good price. Brand new, like a sealed brand new copy. But it's a 10-inch, and I only have one other 10-inch. I have a Killing Joke live from the 80s. Just nice clear vinyl here. But, you know, it's a long play record. I think it's got 7 tracks on it. And really typical psych, you know, really great psych rock from the Black Angels out of Austin, Texas. Another great Texas band, like I mentioned earlier. These guys, they're from some place called Denton, Texas. Never heard of it. I'll have to do a little more research, but yeah. Good things coming out of Texas. Yeah, psych, psych, psych. So anyway, look up the track in here called Sunday Evening. So this one plays like a really kind of 60s, like it's old school, like 60s psychedelic, not pop, but that same kind of like, it sounds like it's in a tin can a bit. And yeah, it's Black Angels doing what they do best. They're getting psychedelic, having a blast, and they're doing it. So this one, I was in the used country section over there at Black Dots. He's got a really refined, like, it's refined, I suppose, but it's also, he keeps really good track of his inventory. Stuff's, you know, it's FIFO, man. Nothing's sticking around there long, and it's priced to sell. So anyway, yeah, my man Quinn, give me a discount if you're watching this video next time I'm in. So anyway, this, I'd never heard of this guy, James Talley. So he's from Oklahoma, kind of in the same style as like a Guy Clark. And there he is right there, amongst his pals right there. So a singer-songwriter guy in that same sort of vein, like a Steve Young too, if you know Steve Young. This is more, but his style, this guy, it's blues country. Like this opening track called Blues Man, and these are all original compositions by James Talley. This came out in 1977. It's just blues, folk, country, but it just moves right along. And AllMusic called it a classic, or you know, it was fabulous. Really high praise from AllMusic.com. And this was a blind buy for me, but it's a blind buy, but think of blind buys in the days before you had your smartphone and you could just pull that thing out and look it up. But I saw that praise on allmusic.com in the store, and this was a $5 record, and it's in very good plus amazing condition. And right here, it's called Blackjack Choir right there. Just fabulous. Mississippi River Whistletown. That's just a really amazing ballad. Amazing. That's my word of the day. And yeah, Daddy just called it the blues. That's one kicking off side 2. This is just a really beautiful record. I've probably listened to it now at least 4 times, 4 spins. Oh, and the cupboard's bare. So it's kind of a short Friday cheers. And the Buddha, he's out doing things. Well, everybody, New Year's coming. Rubbing the top of the Buddha's head for good luck. Good luck in 2026, Colton. Anyway, yeah, so it's a Friday cheers in the festive season, right? Oh, here you are at the end, eh? Making a dramatic entrance. So Colton's getting ready he'll be dancing the night away New Year's Eve. He enjoys it. So Anyway, yeah, he likes to watch the ball drop and do all that stuff on New Year's. These days, I don't remember the last time I stayed up, but since Colton, he's just coming up on 3 years old, I thought, this year you're old enough, buddy. We'll let you stay up and we'll dance the night away on New Year's Eve. Yeah. So anyway, from my buddy Colton here, cheers to us. Yeah, there you go, Colton. Have a little nip, buddy. We'll see you all next time in the next video. I'll be launching my push to a quadrillion subscribers next week with a special co-host, so stay tuned for that. It'll be 10 powerful questions to win that $50 trillion gift card for Amazon. So stay tuned for that little teaser. And yeah, one more time, cheers to you. Champagne of beers. All right, see you next time.